So Minnesota's deciding to churn, the special teams some more, signing Britton Colquitt, and this is going to come at the expense of Matt Wile. So Colquitt last year spent his time with the Browns, and I have a little stat comparison, at least just from last season, from Colquitt and Wile. So Wile averaged 45.2 yards a punt, Colquitt 45.4. The net average, which is basically accounting the return yards in it, is 41.5 for Wile, but 38.2 for Britton Colquitt. Now, for the longs, Colquitt had a 9-yard longer than Wile's 70, so he had a 79-yard long. Wile got 27 punts inside the 20, like down in there, and Colquitt got 32. Touchbacks, 2 for Wile, 6 for Colquitt. Wile had 1 block, and Colquitt had 2. So as an actual punter, I really don't know if there's that large of a difference in this, because Colquitt's net average is actually, a little bit worse at that 38.2 compared to the 41.5 that Wile had. But aside from that, they are pretty identical for the most part. And so some people might beg the question, why change? And well, Minnesota has been trying to, replace Wile for, a while. And they brought in some punters for a tryout kind of in the beginning of things. I think it was like 3 or 4, but I don't think any of them were, on the level there. But, they also brought in Corey Vedvik on a trade, now a Jet. And it's probably due to holding issues, I would think, because he's never had to, actually hold till he got to Minnesota. He wasn't asked to do that before he got there. So this has been a thing Zimmer has kind of always harped on, and he's just constantly saying, "Oh, this is an area he needs to improve on." And now you enter Britton Colquitt, and Britton Colquitt has been holding his entire career and is reportedly a great holder. So I assume all the other guys just weren't on the actual punting level of Matt Wile. And so you have to keep Matt Wile because he is at least a better punter than the rest of these guys, although he couldn't hold. So then you get Colquitt in here. All of a sudden it's a relatively similar punter. He can hold, and now they kind of just picked him up knowing, well, the punting isn't going to suffer too much. So it's like, 3 yards on net average? I don't think they really figured that would make too much of a difference. And they're like, well, if he can actually hold and he can maybe make their actual consistency on the kicking drastically better. And so I think that's where Matt Wile loses out, just because he is a similar punter and he can do that. And an added bonus for him, I guess, as far as Zim is concerned, is he has been punting in the league, like a starting punter in the league since 2010, while Wile was a first-year starter last season. And if we have learned anything, Zimmer loves his vets on those special teams, which probably means Cutting should, be a little worried. You gotta watch himself. But yeah, I would like to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Until next time, I bid y'all adieu.